Hey there, folks. Welcome to another episode of Triumph of the Tusk, Session 8 with DM Byaku, and it looks like I have some stuff swapped for some reason. I have to fix that really quick. Sorry, guys. Why that is like that? I don't understand why that switched, but we'll go say hi to everyone while I fix it. I gotta fix Elixir's in the wrong spot. Oh, I'm in the wrong frickin' tab, that's why.
I was like, yeah.
There we go. We're on the right scene now.
Yeah, you also gotta fix your Fugi.
My Fugi is fixed.
Wait, oh no, I was thinking of something else. Okay, sorry. Anyways, welcome back. It's been a little bit. How's everybody doing?
Good.
Tired but good.
It's good. Good. Okay. Again, I say it has been a little bit, but does anybody remember what happened last session?
I do.
I was trying to unmute myself.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
I was gonna say, we almost died.
Yeah.
We're getting good at that.
That's all I wanted to say. That's all. I have a dead cat on my mic now, so it's like kind of hard to press the top of it to mute it.
Yeah. But yeah, I have one too. Am I coming in okay?
Yeah, you're good.
Cool. Yeah, I just want to double check.
You sound a lot
But yeah.
better.
The last sentence.
Hmm?
The last sentence I wrote in my notes is, "We finally win, but take an ass whooping."
Yeah. it was a decently timed battle. Anyways, but yeah. But do you remember any more details about it?
We saved the children, and the mom was happy and gave us presents.
Yes,
got
I
it.
did.
Yeah.
But that
Our
was
reputation went up by 3.
I think the session before that.
It might have been like right at the end, or it
Yeah,
was, it was probably the beginning of the session, I believe.
Yes. Yeah, it was like the
okay.
very beginning.
Yeah,
And
'cause
then
we
they
went
threw a
in-
party.
That's right. Yes, and then it was basically the party, and then it was the shopping episode.
Mhm.
But yeah. But then after the next session, or at least like at the second half of that session, you guys went back to the dungeon or whatever, the tapes that you guys found the kids in, and explored further.
Mhm.
Do you remember what you guys encountered?
Skeletal champs in a cairn.
A wreath, yeah.
Right. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. I'm gonna remove
That was.
I'm gonna remove the dead cat because I cannot mute and back and forth for this. But yeah.
That was the encounter that quote unquote almost killed you.
Mhm.
But yeah, it wasn't an easy fight. But you guys, you guys pulled through. And yeah, but it did run pretty long, so it was like right after the fight was where we cut out.
Mhm.
But okay. Then for this session, I think I'm gonna give Boone and Riven an extra hero point for this session.
Yay.
I'm in danger.
Mm-hmm.
And so let's see, so we should be good to swap scenes.
Oh yeah, if you haven't refreshed your hero points, make sure that you each have one. Because if you click them, they don't refresh, so you have to manually refresh those.
Captain, if you're talking, we haven't heard you so far.
I spoke once earlier.
Okay,
I can
we
hear you.
Yeah, we hear you good.
Yeah, I've just been pretty quiet.
Find where it is.
Maybe we're not extra
It should be
heroes.
this one.
What should we be scared of?
I feel like there may be something to be afraid of. Yes.
Let me double check. Oh no, this isn't the right one. Hold on. Weird.
There's probably multiple.
Oh, here. Nope. Here it is. Yes, there we go. Okay.
Oh, that, yeah. I know where we're at now. I know why I was there.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, after Cram basically just like crushed to pieces the skeletal champion's legs. But yeah, I mean, you know, the skeleton falls, and but yeah, this is right where we left off. So there are no visible threats at the moment or anything. Just finish this guy off. What do you guys do?
I
Let's
cried.
see.
It hurts.
Oh, that sucked. Is everybody okay?
No.
No.
We should rest.
Yes.
Doing good. Oh, show up.
Okay. Okay.
I go. Riven pushes her way towards the front of the room and stands guard while other people get attended to.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do some treat wounds. I know that I've got battle wounds immunity, but I think treat wounds is different. So let's see.
I'll allow it either way. Yeah. Go do your thing.
Let's see.
Not bad.
Some for Cram.
Thank you.
Some for me. Who else is needing healing? I think it's just Riven.
Yeah.
Riven can use some love. Alright. There we go. Okay. I think everyone's close to half now, at least.
Is anybody more hurt than others?
Cram is pretty not great right now.
Is
You
there?
and I are in the same boat.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink one of my healing potions.
I'm at 14.
Do that.
Can I do a heal check to see if I can make Cram feel any better?
Oh, thanks.
I just did the medicine check, and so that's immune for an hour.
Oh, never mind then.
Yeah. So yeah, yeah. No other kind of, I guess, like healing checks until then. But yeah, Riven is using a potion.
I healed for one.
I got one.
Yeah, fantastic.
Oof.
I have
Well,
one more.
At least now, and not actually during a battle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
still have one, so I might as well keep that. Still sucks, but
Yeah.
whatever.
I only have one elixir of life. Should I give it to someone?
No, if you have
I'm
one,
not
you
in
need to.
danger right now. I'm sorry.
I was saying no, because we could also use them in battle. I used it because I was still really fucking low. I had 18 health, so.
I think 14, and I think. What are you at, Cram?
Not quite that much. But
All
I'm doing
right.
Okay, I'll walk it off.
Walk it off. Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay, I've got a potion, but I feel like we should just sleep it off and go for a walk, and we'll feel a little better.
Head back to camp.
Have we been everywhere down here?
I don't think we searched the room.
Yeah, we haven't searched this room now.
Oh, we should definitely do that.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys want to look around the room, see what you can find?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So then. Okay, here it goes. So as you're looking around the room, everything's like pretty old, dusty. It doesn't seem really anything of use except you find in the corner of the room there is a long, unused, what looks like a kind of a let me see, like almost like a trident kind of thing that's sitting in the corner. It has images of rivers on it. It's like carved into it.
Interesting.
Is anybody gonna try to check like what it is?
Sure. What lore do you want, or what's? I mean, I've got warfare. Would that be appropriate?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Nice.
Okay, you know it is a fighter's fork.
Okay.
So I put it in the chat. So it's a +1 trident. So it also has a ability on it, fluid length. You can manipulate it. You extend or shorten the trident's haft. When extended, the trident requires 2 hands to wield and gains the reach trait, but loses the trident's normal thrown trait.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so it can be a thrown weapon, or it can increase and be 2-handed weapon. But that's what you guys find here that's useful.
I've got my skewer maul. I'm pretty set with that. Does anybody not have a melee weapon?
I just have a tiny tusk blade.
It might be an idea to give you something to fall back on.
It is
Yeah.
a martial weapon, though. I don't know. Does Boone have proficiency with martial weapons?
I do
Yes,
not...
they do.
I do? Alright.
Yes. It's under your proficiencies at the bottom under attacks.
Yes. All right. So I mean, you could use it if you want to.
Who is anybody else wanting it?
I'm good.
I'm good. I was thinking that you've had some melee fighting recently, that it might be good to have something with reach on it so that you could, from behind you can still stab things if you don't feel like you can shoot, just to give you more options.
Yeah, I kind of like that idea. If no one else objects, I'll take it.
I'll take that as a no.
Yeah, no one's objecting.
Okay. I just put it in my inventory, I think.
Seems So but that's what you find in there. So you guys like to do? It seems like you have explored all the paths and the doors that you've encountered. What would you like to do?
Leave.
Or we could post a card and take a nap.
I can
what
stay
time-
on guard.
What time of the day is it?
Let me see. I'm trying to remember.
I want to say we
Guys.
return the younglings and then set out first thing in the morning, and it's roughly a day. Like, it's not a full day's travel, so we would have gotten here in the evening, I think.
It was like you guys have been here before, so it was like not as long as before, so it was like half a day, I think. So I think you guys would have gotten here midday, and this whole um, this whole like encounter in here probably, in game time wouldn't have taken the hours that we did. But so I would say it would be late afternoon.
Like,
If we set out now, we could be back at camp before nightfall.
there's no telling how much more dangerous this place gets at night. If there's already undead here.
Correct.
I mean, we go around, we smash all the skulls, and then, what's left?
Revan starts heading towards the exit.
The footsteps that we don't know that we've saw patrolling here before we save the kids is my concern. Something raised this undead. And there's the nation of the Lich just across the border, so...
Yeah, but that's out here, or out there, and right now, we're in here, is my fault. But if we're gonna make it all the way back to camp, then I'm okay. I just don't want to sleep out there.
No, we'll go all the way back to camp.
You guys, you feel confident that you can make it before it gets like dark.
Yeah, I feel like we should be able to.
Cram proceeds, follows.
All right, so you guys gonna head back to camp?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna go die in my bed.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you guys make it back to camp, no problems or anything. It is, evening time. So there's not a ton of time left, but I mean, you guys should be able to eat, kind of like mingle a little bit if you want to, and then if you guys want to get a good night's rest, then it would be then. But what do you guys do when you get back?
Who goes and bangs Hien?
Okay. God. Wait, so sorry, exactly what did you do? Like, I'm
Yeah, roll initiative.
right. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, okay. Anyways, other than that, you see, yeah, it looks like Rib just went to go pass out. Subal, did you want to do anything in particular?
I think I'm in trouble.
I think the DM needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
I need to roll a wisdom saving throw.
I'm gonna grab Sue and just, we should probably report what we found. I don't think that specifically is an issue anymore, but there's probably gonna be more like it.
Yeah, that's my words. That's
Okay. All right.
I think, mhm.
No,
Oh.
sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I was gonna do another round of healing real quick to top people off before we,
Yeah.
since it's been over an hour.
She would have, they would have went and reported it. They went straight to bed, but
Okay. So yeah, if you want to roll again for healing.
There's 5 for
Thank
everyone.
goodness.
oops, I clicked the wrong one. I meant to click mine, but it doesn't matter. It still works.
Good night's sleep will get us up and going. Good.
Okay. But then you're saying you wanted to report your findings. Were you just gonna go like straight to Ardax?
Yeah, you-
Small would have go ahead to Ardax.
Okay.
because the kids' problem has already been like solved. This is more about weird undead problems, which is more of an Ardax thing.
Okay. So yeah, you approach Ardak's tent. The guards, seem to be pretty familiar with you guys already, so they just give you a nod and let you go in.
I'll head in, keep the tent kind of open so Riven and Cram can enter. And sir, just returned from the ruins.
Ardax turns and looks to you and says, Subal, yeah, you returned from the ruins. What did you find?
More undead. There's a wraith and some skeletons.
Ardax brings up a hand to his chin and scratches at it while he sighs. It's troubling.
I agree. We just felt it was important to let you know that there was more undead, and there are still a matter of the tracks that we're not sure of that we saw outside of it that were not the children's.
Ardax gives a nod. I see. So at this point, we do want to be very wary of these odd necromantic things happening in this area. Do not wish to bring panic to the whole camp at this moment. So I will be notifying the few that should be notified in this camp, and we will be wary of things going on. I do not believe we need to cancel the celebration yet, but this is something that we need to be wary of.
I agree.
This is a player memory issue, not so much a cram memory issue. But we fought the skeletal champions and the wraith. Did the wraith converse with us? I feel like it tried to talk to us. Is that accurate?
I don't believe so. Let's see, I don't think.
Yeah, I think it was like singing to us or something.
I think it was I think you
Was it a
heard a song. Let me see.
I guess the question is whether or not I would interpret it as intelligent, like maybe it went in there and raised the others, or if there was something that went, raised them and left that we should be on the lookout for.
But yes, it was like a stanza for a song that you heard, I believe.
Okay, I'll kind of relay that and mention my concerns. It's just, I'm not entirely sure that it wasn't the wraith that. It could have been the wraith that raised the skeletons, and we killed the wraith and there's no more skeletons, but I don't know where the wraith came from. Or maybe something else came and it was all there all along, and then there's something else left and we just went to clean up the mess. But just something to think about is maybe there's some semi-intelligent undead moving around making more.
Right. That would be something that we would also be on the lookout for. That is a possibility of what's happening. But again, don't want to cause panic. We want to be sure of things before we would let the whole camp know.
Yeah, of course.
But thank you for investigating the rest of those ruins and bringing this information to me.
Yes, sir. Is there anything else you need of us?
At the moment, no.
Then I think we will lick our wounds.
Yes, go rest. You all deserve it. And with that, you guys also get one more reputation point.
Hey,
Yeah.
how are we doing on that?
You guys have 11.
Go grab some meat by the fire and go pass out half stuffed. The bone ain't got enough.
Boo gets out of the tent, goes and gets something to eat, and then goes to her tent.
Yeah, get that energy back.
Mm-hmm.
Midnight snack.
Yep.
Una is just chilling with Smidge by the fire, munching on a bone.
Okay, so does anybody else want to do anything else specific before the end of the day?
Is there anything big going on in camp? I know there was there's the lumber that was going on. There was the puzzle box. I don't remember if there's anything else. Oh, the
Scout party.
scout party. Did we ever figure out what was happening there?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
There have been like no updates on that since.
Okay. If we haven't heard any word, and since Boo just talked with Yoon, I will assume that's okay for the time being. I don't know how much talking they did, but still.
I mean, there's vowels involved.
And
A-E-I-O-U,
you know-
and sometimes Y.
yeah. And also declarations to deities.
Dang, that far, huh?
Considering orc deities, that's dangerous.
Good point.
Okay. Anyways, so if that's it, then go to the next day. You guys can do a long rest, so be sure to hit that on your character sheet.
Ooh, awesome 3 HP.
Does Ribbon usually purr?
Over half.
I already did mine, so
Okay.
I'll be right back.
We'll do another round of
Okay.
treatments. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And ceremoniously wander into
Okay.
somewhere without knocking. Just be like, hey, does this look swollen? Wake him up.
Yeah, we're gonna straight up use an actual medicine check on this one because this has been rough.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Okay, hold on.
Oops.
That's with 10 more because I did it at the
Okay.
increased difficulty.
I'll increase
Oh.
the. I'll increase the
Because
10
Wait.
on mine.
Yeah, I hit the DC. So I did the DC 20, so increase the hit points regained by 10, and I hit it exactly.
Oh, I'm gonna be at the max even without that.
Okay.
So that'll be 15 for everyone.
Okay.
The assurance is good in a fight. In actual treatment, I should probably start rolling the harder stuff.
Yeah.
And then
You.
that'll be,
Yeah.
I got cramp.
Okay.
38.
All right.
I know that we have 20 minutes until an edge. Since we're just starting, so we just run it now.
Oh, we can if you wanted to just, everything was kind of like set up for the next day.
Yeah.
If you guys want to just take a quick break right now.
We can just run a the
Quick
3
break,
minute.
come
Yeah.
back, and just do the day.
I think that's I think that's better instead of interrupting again.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Sounds-
Hey folks, we're back. I'm eating goldfish, so if you hear crunches, that's me. All right, we're back.
Hey.
Welcome back.
I'm eating
Hi.
goldfish just to let people know.
Okay.
So, it is morning now. Everybody's well rested. What would you guys like to do?
At breakfast.
Breaky.
Breakfast.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think breakfast and start hearing what's going on in camp.
We're supporting North Day.
Yeah.
And
around
yet
the
it
table.
is the most skipped.
I
It
take
is. I skip it myself.
breakfast, go back. Goodbye.
That's fair.
Ram skies. One day.
What? You think you're gonna be the can opener?
No, I just want to know, right? Like, it's spooky shit, yeah, but like, she hasn't killed me yet, so I feel like I should know something by now. But there's nothing. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that, actually.
I have a feeling Riven's face would open up like one of the characters from Repo.
Yeah.
Or like from Canada and South Park.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy!
Hey.
Not your buddy guy.
Alright,
Anyways.
So yeah, you guys are at the table, the juice table. They have that normal spread as always, and you're able to grab what you want. Are you guys like trying to do anything in particular? I guess probably you're eating.
A little bit of gossip, try and figure out what's going on around camp. See if there's any other news other than the scouting party that we've missed while we've been out.
Yeah.
Sad face.
... And so that's what happened last night.
Why are you telling us this?
Look, the fighting
Hello?
force is more of a weapon, really. You should be more responsible. That's dangerous.
I don't know, Sue, if you're not realizing this or not, but like, I'm half orc.
I'm full orc.
Yeah, so you should get it, but you don't, and that's weird.
Some people have self-control.
Briv sticks their head out the zits. You're a racist. Slams her.
This is like
I'm not racist, it's just there's certain things that are, make you an orc.
I think that's racism.
You know, like,
I think I'm getting insulted.
Wait, are you saying we don't have your libido?
don't act like you're not in the inside just like me. And then she gets up and she walks away.
Quite literally, I'm not on the inside. I was in my bed last night alone.
I'm pretty sure she's talking to me, and why is she going to my tent?
Oh, whoops. Where's her tent? There's her tent.
There.
Okay.
I feel like she's half orc, but she's also making my race a adjective and verb now, which is pretty not okay.
Do we need to go to HR?
I'm sorry.
Do we need to go to HR?
I mean, that's Ardax, and he's sure he would just laugh his ass off.
You want to follow her?
She
first?
sticks her head out of the tent because he gets it. And then she closes it and disappears under her tent.
I think that happens, and Sue is going to whistle for midnight to go and just block the front of Boo's tent. Just slump down and just block the exit.
She-
I'm not standing on my tippy toes. I'm like half an orc, sort of. I kind of like check my height.
Riz says, good dog, and heads back to the thing. What is she doing?
Dog.
Midnight.
Yeah.
Midnight
Wait,
went to
Victor,
sit in
Odetta.
front of Yeah, the big dog.
I'm gonna go sit beside
Oh, the big dog.
I'm gonna go sit beside the big dog. We'll help him a little bit together.
But yeah, I think we were gonna try and get gossip and hear about what's going on in camp. At least that's my plan.
Okay.
Were there any other like things going on in camp? Because there was the puzzle box and there was the shopping. Was there any other like competitions or anything going on? Any kind of orc games?
Okay, roll me either perception or society. Who wants to kind of see if they can hear any gossip or anything going on?
I'll take a society roll.
Society or what?
Perception.
Oh, do perception.
Sad.
Hey.
Okay, let me see here.
You know, maybe it's because they don't talk much, but Riven is a great listener.
It's because the voices echo in the helmet.
Riven is just scowling. Not that it can be seen, but
You can just feel the residual heat
eh,
of the death
yeah.
stare.
yeah.
You can see the metal glowing a little red. Heats up.
And it, like, when she turns her neck, it squeaks like.
Yeah. With that, let's see, Riven, you like over here. There's not like much going on in discussions, except you know, there are mentions of that scouting party that was sent before, and it has been a decent amount of time now, so a lot of people, they are growing more concerned about that.
The scouting party, was that with the what are these guys down here, hobgoblins or something? Or was it with the orcs up here with him?
I'm trying to remember. It was
Top right.
Yeah.
It's top right, so is Heen's crew.
Yes.
Subo.
Alright, and
Yes.
Yeah, Bullax says the scouts have checks in from the Death's Head hole.
gotcha.
S-
That's what I got in my notes.
Subo, are you done being angry?
Yes, and I'll let out a whistle and then I'll come trotting over and let you out firsthand.
And Riven nods and relays the information.
Right. Let's get to it then.
Boog pops her head out. Oh, okay. Now that you need something. I see. Okay.
Can we put her
Unless
ba-
we need something, and I figured you'd be concerned about your girlfriend's friends.
We could put her back in the tent if you'd rather. Perhaps wrap her up with it.
No, I'm sure she would enjoy that.
So you were listening last night.
The whole
No,
hamp could hear it.
The fork is
Okay.
for fighting.
Okay. As you are kind of talking amongst each other and moving around the camp, you see at the front of the camp, you see a middle-aged orc dressed in torn leather armor, like runs into the camp. Her eyes are wide and she's breathing heavily as she's been running. And she sees you guys and goes, we were attacked. Almost all of us were killed. But I saw what they were heading. We need to chase them off, make sure they don't kill anyone else.
Who killed who? What killed you? Or them?
It just all happened like so fast. They're just these creatures. They're flying around, and you kind of see that she's like kind of still exhausted, and still panic stricken and everything, that she's not able to communicate like completely.
I have half the mind to walk up to her and slap her. I'm not going to, but
let's see. Do I have anything for this?
Yeah, I mean, you can. Yeah, like, what would you like to try to do? I don't have a token for her. I just got the theater of the mind thing, but yeah.
Yeah.
I
Hold
guess what kind of check would
on.
be to calm her down?
I have command.
Okay, if you're gonna see if you try to calm her down, I would say.
That's what first level spell.
I would say roll a diplomacy check.
Ah, dang it! I have -1 to that.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try to calm her down.
Okay.
I'd give it a shot.
Uh,
I was also on the Riven's side of slapping her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of on the.
Everybody-
Yeah,
Roll
I'm
to
gonna.
intimidate.
I'm
I
just
can-
going.
I can demoralize. I can demoralize.
Do you want it public or private?
Public's fine. Public's fine.
Hey,
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Just
Yeah,
still
okay.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, like Olna and Sabal, yeah, you're able to talk to her, and she's like taking deeper breaths. She's starting to calm down, and still, just it happened so quickly. It's just these flying creatures just attacked, just pretty much killed everyone. But I just see it. One of those. That's right. They were like flying wolf-headed creatures, and one of them tore the heart out of one of my friends.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah.
We need to send somebody to stop them before they hurt anyone else.
Where were they?
Also, can I see if she's being truthful and this is not a setup? Does she sound
Like to-
genuine?
I would say roll perception for me.
Blind, public.
Blind, please. On this one. You don't sense any kind of deception or anything. She seems like she's telling the truth.
we need to alert the camp. We
Where?
use ranged weapons.
Where? That was. I asked.
Let me see. She takes a moment and she points like from the east to camp. It's about. It was about. I think about 20 miles from here. It's near the spire area, the broken spears.
Good spears. All right. Do we know where that is? Like, what would we be expecting going there?
Yeah. So does anybody have Belkson lore?
I have Badlands lore.
Not Belkson, just Badlands.
Hmm. I'll allow the Badlands if you want to roll for that.
Okay.
Definitely.
Public or private?
Private, please.
I did it. I
Okay.
told it private.
You,
Hmm.
you
What?
did it
I didn't-
blind?
You did it.
I did
Yeah,
too.
it's GM
Yeah.
only. You guys click GM only. You didn't
Yeah.
click secret.
So,
Oh, whoops.
It should be GM only. That's how it should be.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You guys are not supposed to see the results. It's just supposed to be GM seeing results.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
private.
Yeah, it has to be. Yeah. Okay.
But see, I can
Uh,
see my result is the
I think
problem.
yeah, it's you
Yeah,
have to
that's-
it's blind. It's like blind. GM blind roll.
Yeah, so let me redo it.
Wait, now it just automatically rolled. Why did you give me the option? It's not even giving me the option no more. What is this?
I don't know.
Yeah, okay, I'm showing blind GM roll in the roll mode. I'm gonna hit the button,
I think
and now
I
it works.
I think
Okay.
I unclicked a box by accident. How do I get that box to come back up?
I don't know.
Oh, I'm fucked.
I mean,
Hmm. You can click like in the chat window on the top of like above the text box. You can choose like public role, private GM role, blind GM role, and self role.
Oh, I see that.
Yeah, so you can do that if you can't for
Like
some
that?
reason. If it
There
doesn't
it
ask you, yeah, if you want to. So yeah, once you those would just be toggles. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
I can't get back in there if I need to modify anything in the future.
Okay, so but yeah, those who rolled the Badlands or basically, yeah, it would be like it is, a more kind of arid, like drier area. There is, let me see. There's like plateaus that have like high vantage points and everything. And with that roll, yeah, you guys would be able to get to that area pretty quickly. So, yeah, it probably would even like take you like from not even like half a day to get there.
Okay.
all right, then I'd say let's go.
Yep.
What's that?
I was agreeing. I was like, yep, I'm ready to go.
Is this something that we need to ask about recruits? See if anyone else wants to join with?
They were kind of low on help before because they couldn't send the help to get the kids right.
Yes.
Should I go
That's
ask
what it is.
Kian?
I mean, that's up to you.
Yeah.
All right, I'm
it's
gonna
you.
go over and ask her. Kian, we're gonna go after those scouts. Do you want to come along? Or any from your camp?
Hian, with everything that's been going on, I suppose we don't want to leave want to leave the camp with like too unguarded.
That makes sense.
I believe it would be best if our scouts here like remain. I feel that your party is more than capable of handling this.
Oh, Kian, that's really sweet. Thank you.
Oh, get a room.
Whatever, Cram. Anyways, all right. We'll keep the camp safe, and I'll be careful.
Thank you. Yes, be careful.
She gives her a little quick peck on the cheek and then takes off.
She smiles and gives a small wave as you guys go off.
All right.
I report back to the others. Kian's gonna stay behind with her party and protect the town in case this doesn't go so well.
Probably for the best.
I agree.
It sounds like we might want to go in with a plan. Try to die less in general. If
Mhm.
there's high ground, we should try to take it. Stay out of the funnels and make sure we have ranged weapons. Try to stay maybe a little spread out, at least
Mhm.
at first.
Spread out but together.
Yeah.
Yeah, agree.
I can help people get into position.
And we're off.
Yeah.
Okay. Just a second here.
Those are some jams.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. This is a bop.
Reminds me of what can't even think of the name now.
Reminds me of Donkey Kong Country.
Reminds me of Secrets of Evermore.
Okay, that is a way cooler reference.
I don't know. I could totally see an ape in some sunglasses spinning
Yeah.
records on a bongo. Like,
Yeah, I
thing.
could see it. Yeah.
Okay, sorry, guys. Seems like I'm trying to some prep here, but it looks like they did not. Oh, okay, here it is. All right, I was trying to find. I need. Let's see here.
I'm all dancing in my chair.
I'm just gonna move us
Okay,
to
whoop.
here, so
Right.
we can have a
Okay.
general idea.
So we're here at Tournament.
Mhm.
So that means we're heading down this direction.
Let me see.
I thought we were
here.
heading east.
Yeah, I think I might have messed up on the directions on that one, but I think that looks right. Or did they?
What was the place called again?
Broken Spears.
Broken Spears. There would be something like around there, like around that area.
I'm thinking maybe somewhere over here.
Yes. Okay. Here.
There's a couple
Let me
towns.
shoot.
There's towns everywhere.
Okay, we should be good. Now let me see. Here. So yeah. Does everybody see the map?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Basically, you know, it's like one of these like areas. It's a big plateau, and you know, each one of those actually go up, and it goes up pretty high. So it starts at like, you know, ground level, and then each one of those layers is like a certain amount of feet.
Okay.
I don't know. Do you see it? Because it's like 30 feet, and then
Yeah,
Yeah.
stuff. Okay.
I just had to move us because I could not see for the bottom of the map.
Mm.
Do we need to be off the
Yeah.
plateau already?
I would say, yeah, you don't want to be. I don't. We have guys that far up yet.
I don't
It's
think we
hard.
mentioned descending yet.
It's kind of hard to
We went to-
see though.
Hmm.
For
You went like
map.
in the exact same spot as me. That was funny.
I mean, for stream is what I'm meaning.
Oh.
Okay, I think that
Okay.
should be fine.
All right. Okay.
Just can't
so here we
see
go. So,
Subal.
okay. But as you're going through this area, you're kind of close to the Broken Spears, like, and going through this area. One of these plateaus, you're walking near. There's as you're walking, like spires of reddish brown rock rise from a low, shallow canyon. The wind whistles through them, causing a low moaning noise. Above the sound, sudden shrieks and growls echo throughout the area, originating from atop one of the spires.
Okay.
Right. Do we have a rope? I do not have a rope.
I've got some rope.
I think I might.
I got
Sure.
rope and I got a crowbar.
is if someone could go up, maybe a little quiet light, take a peek, and then throw the rope down, help everyone else up, have a better chance of moving through this all together.
Yeah, I'm not liking having to climb, so someone else can do it. But I do have rope.
I do have another option. I have grapple arrows. Would I be able to shoot my arrow that has the grapple on it with a rope tied to it?
Clever.
I mean, yeah, I don't see why not.
Okay.
I feel like a grapple arrow
but-
without a rope would be a bit silly.
I've got the rope for it if need be.
I've got rope and I've got the. It looks like the ammo itself has rope.
Okay.
No, it says it's designed to be tied to a rope.
Okay, so you need to tie
So-
your stuff.
Do I?
I
Or am I
imagine
reading
so.
too much into that?
I do not
See.
think you are.
Yeah, it says you have to. It says you tie to a rope, and then when it's fired, it has half the normal range increment for the weapon.
Oh, okay. Well, see how far up this gets us. What is my range? 30 feet. So it only go up. Oh, wait. Range increment 100 feet.
So you could shoot up to 100 feet.
So that would mean 50 feet instead.
Yes, if you tied the rope to it.
Yeah.
No, 10 feet short. That sucks.
Yeah, 10 feet
Um,
short.
Why can't we connect the ropes?
Well,
Because
I mean,
mechanics.
I mean, these are
That far.
layers, and they go up. So there's a 30 feet one, and the 60 feet one, and the 100 feet one.
Yeah, well, like if we could get up to, the 60 feet one, because 30 minus 60 is 30 feet, and so that would make it. And then from there, do it again. Then we can get all the way up.
Little by little, stick together. Be ready to catch if somebody falls.
Right. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and fire my bow.
Question.
Let's see.
Is there a feet between the top plateau and the 100 feet plateau?
Way further to the right, it says 120 as the top.
Yes.
Oh shit. Okay.
So we would have to probably do it without the rope for the last little bit of the last one. Unless I can hang off the mountain and shoot the third one.
I have a javelin.
Okay, so 30. I'm trying to calculate how well Midnight can jump right now. So without an athletics check, she can jump 15 feet horizontally.
Okay.
What about vertically?
Vertically 5 feet onto an elevated surface without a check. So I think it's high jump. Let me check. High jump. DC 30. That's a lot of difficulty. I think we're going to need to use the grapple arrow. I don't think we can unless people want to try climbing.
I would
Try.
rather
I
not.
just-
Good athletics.
Yeah.
I don't.
So I
would
think the
rather
grapple
not.
will be it.
Yeah.
I can try climbing up, and then maybe I can be on the other end and holding the rope, so we can reuse the rope.
It makes more
There's
sense
the
to do it at
climb
20
action.
feet rather. Makes more sense for
Okay.
the top, so it's less that you can fall and die. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
10 feet does
Okay.
make a massive difference.
Okay, so am I shooting it the whole 50 feet to get all the way almost up to the second one, or are we doing tiny, tiny, tiny?
Almost up doesn't help us get up to all the way up, so I think it's a wasted.
Yeah.
There's nothing
Okay.
around. There's nothing around like tree stumps or anything.
That's what those trees
Are
are.
we around this? What if we could cut this tree up here down to make a to walk up it? How tall is the tree?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Cram stepping on a tree too.
My bad. Got really tall for a minute.
Because
How tall are the trees?
If we cut it down and it hits it on the angle, then we make a mini bridge with that angle, like an acute triangle.
Are those trees or are those bushes? What are they?
Yeah,
Oh, wait.
and I was interpreting like ferns.
Yeah, there
I thought
are
they were like bamboo.
like kind of,
trees.
they're kind of like dry, like desert, like kind of ferns kind of thing. So yeah, they're more like bushes.
Yeah. Oh, it's worth a thought.
I do
Yeah.
have a regular grappling hook too and rope, so if I want to just try throwing the grappling hook, it doesn't have the same range problem. It's just whatever the DC or GM would put on.
Oh, okay. Let's do it that way.
All right, that's fine.
So so this would just be a basic ranged attack. And you just let me know what that would be. Like what my difficulty would be.
Okay. I would say for this, I mean,
I also
I don't
have
think
one.
it would be.
I was saying
Yeah,
I also
don't
have
think
one.
It's not like as difficult. So I'd say I'd put the DC at 16.
Okay. I will just use my javelin strike since that's my range strike.
Oof.
I'd rather not lose that because it's not a cheap thing. I'll reroll
haven't-
that with a hero point.
Because they
Okay.
get here.
There we go.
All right, there you go. So yeah, you like throw that grappling hook up there, and yeah, it latches on, and it's pretty steady.
Yeah, how far up were we looking? 30 feet, 60 feet, 100 feet? How far did we go?
See, let's say you got to the 30 feet, like pretty easily.
Okay.
I have another one as well, so I can throw the next one, so we don't have to, because we might have to come back down here.
That's true. Okay.
Yeah, saving an escape path might be a good idea.
I think then with Boo shooting from 60 to 100, then that would probably be the best.
Okay. So we're here now.
Okay, and let me see. As you all get to that second kind of layer, or that height, can I have everybody roll perception? It can be public, but I just say everybody roll perception.
I'm stuck on the blind again. I don't have that box no more.
It's fine. We can. The mod still can see it. Or
Yeah, okay. I will accept the karma one.
Okay, so let me see. Ulna, Riven, and Boone. As you get up there, and you still hear these kind of shrieks and growls and stuff, and you guys can kind of pinpoint the direction of the sound. And let me see, and it would be up to the north. And let me see. But you, as you are going along, you guys
Nope.
see
Jesus.
these
puppies.
up
Sure.
at the north.
The wolf chimera.
With the heart in its mouth.
and it's not stitched. It grew that way.
Yeah, no, this is just a monstrosity.
To say,
This
it's
is some
got
fucking-
hooves. It's actually pretty ugly.
It's on
This
the
is
right
some
track,
mammoth-
baby. It was born this way.
This is some Mammoth Lands bullshit.
It's scary.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is your stuff.
Yeah, so this is the kind of stuff that Boo is used to.
Well, it's creepy. Can we kill it?
Yeah.
Have they
so-
spotted us is the question.
At that point, yeah, as they turn and look, they see you. And let me see. Boone and Ribbon, your roles. You can actually see them. They actually look already like weakened, like they're already hurt and damaged, and like something that had attacked them already. But they growl and snarl as they see you, and I need everybody to roll initiative. Let me see. All right, let me start the combat.
Fucking course. I'm rolling one of my hero points.
If you want.
Can't get worse than a -1.
Well, it's not
Oh.
so bad on initiative, though.
There
It-
we
I-
go.
I have to remove you from there, right?
Please do, yeah. It is bad, especially if you're a tank.
Okay, try roll again.
Okay, a little bit better, I don't care.
Okay.
Better than negative.
But let's see. How are we looking at time for like a break or not?
Let me look. Ad starts in 40 minutes.
Okay, I think we're good to keep going then.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, these things are looking to attack you guys. Subal, it is your turn.
Oh, let's go. Okay. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and do form up. Everyone get a movement.
Question: are these things currently grounded or are they airborne?
They are kind of flying, like and hovering, but they are within like melee reach. So they're not like walking on the ground. They're just like flying just right above it.
They're stabbable is the important thing.
How many steps do we get?
It would be it would be whatever your movement is.
Okay,
your
so
speed.
4. I have 20.
Okay.
5 for me.
Just not sure. Okay. I'm just trying to decide what I should do with midnight and if I should just dismount or not. Ulda, you also have a free movement.
Okay, if I'm
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna. Ugh. Right here.
Actually, you know what? Cram is small, isn't he?
Yes.
I believe so.
All right, then that means technically Midnight can be standing over him and he can just be under her. They can occupy the same space.
Okay.
There's a 3 stack. There's a freaking Megazord of Goblin, Wolf, and Orc.
Okay.
Has the gods
Goblork Wolf.
Orc. Look, orc.
That's the gods intended. Oh my god.
I will take a swing at this one.
That is a hit.
Yeah.
big chunk. Medium
Okay,
chunk.
6 damage.
Meaty chunk.
All right, and then I'm going to use my second action to give a command to Midnight for her to attack.
Okay.
Nom de buggy.
Unfortunately, that's a miss.
Oh.
And use her second attack.
Hey,
There we go.
Yep, that one
Yeah.
hits. So yeah,
Yeah,
roll
it's
damage.
lucky.
Nice.
Good popper.
Yeah, that's good.
All right. So how does this look as you like go up on midnight and attack this creature?
It is as everyone moves, the midnight kind of hops over everyone and goes to lunge and bite. And as it goes down to like, it grabs this thing with its jaws. Subal just comes down with his maul and just smacks it across the head with his hammer.
Right, and then yeah, as you smack it across the face, it like shrieks and growls. It's like this weird kind of echoing thing at the same time. And yeah, it was already like weakened, and it's just it is not doing any better after that.
Okay, and I'll use the last of her movement to hop down.
Oh,
Okay.
Isn't
Just
that off the plateau
that-
though?
It is, but she's also a large creature going down 30 feet. I
Oh.
don't think it's too much. If you want me an athletics check, I'll happy to.
It's fine. It's
I just
fine.
didn't wait to get hurt, is why I was asking.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. That way I'm out of the way for other people to move in, but that would be my turn.
Okay, Boone, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot the one that's seen better days
Okay,
with a regular
Sure.
arrow.
just make sure you're targeting it, and yeah.
And I'm using Hunter's Aim,
Okay.
as well as this is my hunt prey.
Okay.
So, Hunter's Aim. Okay, so I'm becoming more accurate. Alright, I forget what button to push to actually shoot.
It's strike.
Strike. Thank you.
Mhm.
All right, that's a hit.
Nice.
Roll damage. Ooh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So I think you had to do because you declared your prey, and then you did your hunter's aim, right?
Yeah, I clicked with the
Okay.
boxes.
Okay, yeah. So then I believe strike would be your last action, right?
So
Yeah.
she's doing hunted shot.
Or-
That means she strikes twice.
Oh, and the hunter shot. Okay, yeah. Okay, then yeah. Go again.
And it's not map, right? Or is it?
It is map.
Okay, this one is map.
It just makes it to where you can use 2 attacks in 1 action.
Yeah. Ah,
Oh, unfortunately, that's a miss.
dang it.
But yeah, so you target this thing as your new prey, and you just quickly just shoot out 2 arrows, like, and the first one lands square like in its shoulder, and it gives out another kind of a shriek. But then as it's flailing around, the other one like whizzes by.
Yeah.
Okay, Ulna, it is your turn now.
What do I want to do? Well, unfortunately, my buddy is in my way, so I can't use anything with a radius on it.
No. You can use distant spells though.
I don't really have many distance spells. That's
You need
the
to get some. We have so many melee people.
I know. I need to level up. I don't know if I can change my spells.
You can change your spells at first dawn or start of the
Yeah.
day.
Long rest.
So I can.
Yeah. And you have access pretty much to every spell that exists other than
Oh.
uncommon and rare.
Oh, I'll need to do that. I'm gonna do that the next long rest then.
Yeah, that changed like a while back.
Oh, I didn't know that. Shit.
Yeah, with the Pathfinder2e.
You do have Void Warp. That would be
I-
a Fortitude saving throw for them.
Yeah, I did see that. I'm just please 4 total. Okay, what targets one living? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna use it on this one.
Okay, let me roll it.
It's a hell of a save too.
Yeah, Void Warp's
DC
good.
19, no joke.
So do I have to roll against that, or is it? Yep.
They have to roll.
They
Which
have
they
to roll.
succeeded, so they
Well,
take
they-
half
yeah.
damage.
Yeah.
They
So
take half
roll your
damage,
damage
so-
still.
Damn. Still
Okay,
good.
So then takes
Three.
half damage from that. How's this look when you use your Void Warp spell? How does that look?
So she just like huffs and puffs until it blows over, kind of. So she's like inhales, and she's just like, what? Right at it.
Yeah, and then that void energy just hits it right in the chest,
Sorry.
and it and it flails back a little bit and streaks some more. It is really not feeling great. I believe you have one more action though, because you didn't move. Oh, did you move?
I had the command ability from
She's got.
Sorry.
Oh, right.
what you call it?
So I believe you have one action left.
Fortunately, I do not have my javelins already equipped, or else I'd throw one of those.
Well, you're not going to move up. You could pull him for next round.
I have a feeling they're going to run up on me, and I want to have my bone club out.
I'm gonna try to get up there. So.
Mm-hmm. No, I mean it's up to you if you want to draw a certain or if you want to draw a certain weapon or not. But yeah.
There's always also the option of asking to do a study action to see what these things might be weak to.
I'll go with that.
You also have Protect Companion, and I think you have that Store Time ability too.
Store time.
Yeah.
Protected Companion only works on my companion, though.
Yeah. I mean,
True.
yeah. I mean,
He hasn't
yeah, it
really
does,
been in
but-
danger.
yeah.
Okay.
Recall knowledge would be the action. I'll link it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess I could use story time.
I don't know if it's any good. I don't know the spell.
Cast a spell the first time you sustain it. Each round you gain a bonus reaction that you can use for any animist or apparition reaction you have. So, as normal, this reaction is lost to you if you do not use it before the regain of your actions at the start of your next turn. Sustain
Honestly,
up to a minute.
If you don't have anything else going on, I would suggest recall knowledge, just because then that would be information
Yeah.
to share with
Yeah,
other people.
I'd like to do that because I don't really have anything else useful at this time.
Okay. So, I'd say you could use either, you can do a Arcana or Nature check, or you could also, I would also allow a Badlands check.
Let's see. You said Arcana, Badlands, or
Nature.
Nature. My nature is actually surprisingly better. Is this public?
No, it'd be blind
Okay.
GM roll.
Sure. I gotta use that little thing to do it, so.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I wrote it twice, my bad.
Oh, sorry.
I used to sing the dice roll, so I was thrown off that it
Oh, yeah.
didn't.
But yeah, as you you try to look at this, you're not familiar with them. You're not familiar
Oh.
with them at all.
Well, if it's any consolation, at least you didn't tell us they're big, fluffy puppy dogs.
Well, it's midnight.
All right. Okay,
Yeah,
so
it's just
then.
I said it's just midnight.
But then I believe that would be your last action. So it is
Yep.
Cram's turn.
Yeah. Okay. Mechanics question from foundry perspective, if I drop the bow, am I gonna be able to pick that back up?
You'll
Yeah.
be able to pick it up, yeah.
Okay. I got a short bow that I'm just gonna drop as a free action. Draw a second dagger.
Ooh.
Okay.
And then these guys are not off guard to me.
No.
No, because I couldn't do the step when everyone else was out of position.
Got you. Okay. Then I'm gonna make 2 strikes using Twin Feint. So the first strike makes them off guard from the second attack. First one does not have to hit.
Okay, so just make sure you have which one you want targeted.
Oh yeah. I want their numbers down. I don't want to get hit twice or bit. Or I only have 1 heart to rip out. So I'm gonna make a regular strike with my offhand. See what happens. Boom.
Okay, that hit, so you can
Nice.
roll damage.
Oh, I did that as a thrown, not as a melee.
Oh,
I think the damage is equivalent regardless.
Yeah.
let's see. Yeah, that's fine. Just roll damage.
The strike, yeah, it would be the same.
Okay, 5 damage.
And I'm gonna take a strike with map with my dog slicer.
Until midnight.
Does that
A
does that get any bonuses because it's
Nice.
half quarter dog?
Okay, actually, let me see. Let
Oh,
me.
I did not mark that as off guard, so I didn't
Yeah.
take the sneak attack damage.
Okay, hold on.
So I should have hit it even better.
So it would be, but yeah.
Let me see. Yeah, if you want to just roll again, targeted, and we'll see. We'll just keep on until it hits again, and then you can roll damage on it while it's off guard.
There you go.
Cool. Yeah, that one hit again, so roll damage.
That's what we wanted. Big chops.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
And it's not down.
No, but
Gotta
it
be
is.
close.
It is like you're slicing into this thing. It is barely standing.
Okay.
I'm just violently
Or,
swinging.
yeah.
Shit. All right. I don't want to be dog food. What do I do?
I don't think you can do anything because you
Yeah.
drew your weapon.
Yeah. So I think that was
Yeah, that's true. That's all my moves. I'm done.
Yeah. That's
All
good.
right.
Oh no!
I'll pray to the deities for you. Make it quick and painless.
Well, that's been fun, Cram.
Okay.
I am no longer a Mechazord. What do I do?
Out of the way so Riven could get in there.
I just picture like that specific avatar like being like, yeah, I'm gonna get him, and then like Sue and Midnight moving, and then him like looking around, like all of a sudden I'm like, oh shit.
Oh shit.
Wasn't it Cram the one who said, "Oh, we should be careful next time"?
Yes.
Okay.
He forgot
Well,
he
if
said
they-
that.
Okay.
They're not dangerous, generally, usually. And so I thought he was gonna die.
I imagine this thing is like death's door.
Yeah, but it all that damage that it took, and it was on the ground, and it came to the ground and everything. So, it looks over to you, Cram, and then
Oh,
it
no.
flaps its wings and pushes itself back up again. And it goes into the air and flies kind of over you. And I need you.
It's gonna It's gonna bite you,
Oh,
and you're
no.
gonna squeak like a squeaky toy in its
Run,
mouth.
just run.
I need you
Yes.
to roll a will save, Cram.
Oh, this
It's gonna
is-
make you squeak.
So if you go look in the chat, that will
No,
save
I did
there.
not blind or anything. I didn't even. notice.
But it's all good. It's fine.
No,
It's-
dude, that's
fine.
awesome.
They take it. So, but yeah, but it flies in the air and it looks like it's trying to do something, but it doesn't seem like anything really happens. So now it
Trying to change
snarls
quality
and
of
like
law.
and
It's biting the heart.
and leans
it's
and like leans down and tries to swing its head and tries to like basically gore you with its antlers.
Oh boy.
Well, it squeaks
Oh.
the heart in its mouth. It's a heart squeaky toy.
Yikes.
Oh man.
Ouch.
Oh no.
Oh,
That's a badge.
I'm not gonna squeak anymore with this many holes in me.
Now puncture the holes.
Jeebus.
Oh
Okay.
dear Lord.
Oh
Wow. We're all gonna die. I'm gonna die first, but we're all gonna die.
But like, yeah, this thing like just tears into you and swings, and the antlers just like scrape across your body, and it's like, God. And it, as it swings back, it tries to lean back in and tries to bite at you.
It's gonna miss, right?
Oh no. It's the circle of life.
It hit.
Oh.
By one.
bye, Cram again.
Have I actually gone down before? I think this is the
I
first
don't
time
think
I've.
so.
Oh, yeah, I guess you
think this is
haven't.
the first.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah,
That is the sound he makes going down. Confirmed.
Oh my god, that was great.
so yeah, you. Let's see, where is it?
Now I have to figure out the dying mechanics.
I can help. Yeah,
Yeah.
there he goes. Yeah.
So
Try to
yeah,
roll like that.
it barely is able to like sink its teeth in you, and it tears a bit, and like it was just too much, and you go unconscious, Cram.
He flopped.
Well,
Now it's this one's turn,
Oh god.
but seeing as the other one is kind of going to town on Cram right now. It is going to look straight forward as the Midnight and Suya just kind of dropped off the edge. It looks straight forward and it dashes towards Ulna.
Is that forward? Oh wait, that's forward. I thought it was the other one. Shit. Wait.
Well,
Oh, I guess he does not get an opportunity because he's down.
Opportunity doesn't exist in Pathfinder unless you're a fighter.
Oh.
And,
Crom, just grab his foot. Grab his foot, Crom.
Cram's down. He's
Cram-
not doing
he's
shit.
unconscious.
It's
But
okay.
it moves towards
it's
you, and
sleepwalking.
as it charges at you, it let me see. Yeah, it's just gonna go straight at you and try to basically like strike at you with its antlers.
Lovely.
Okay, that was a miss.
Good.
As it misses, like it swings and misses, it's gonna try to swing back and try to hit you again with their antlers.
Ugh.
That one was a
Okay.
miss as well. So
Hey, it's really good thing these things aren't accurate.
Oh, deadly
Yeah.
D8s on
Now-
those.
yeah, so now it's Ribbon's turn. Yeah, so this definitely would be off guard.
Okay, gonna try this.
Spell strike.
Oh, jeez.
Here we go. Here we go.
God dang. Okay.
So merge those damages.
Okay. Yeah. So how does this look
I'm not playing
when
to
you,
fuck
when
around.
you do this?
Riven sees Cram goes down and the dark eye holes of the helmet flash blue, and they just run forward. Take that slight turn and go and just their entire greatsword lights up in electricity, and they just cleave it down on top of this thing.
Yeah, and it was barely hanging on, and your sword, as you run up, it just cleaves right through it. And yeah, it is basically in half, and like one part falls onto that side of the plateau, and the other one tumbles down to the lower level, like near midnight.
Okay. I think I have.
Hell yeah.
That was one move, right? One thing, right? Two.
Spell strike is 2.
Spell strike at 2, and one move is 1. So I think I'm out.
Yep. Now it's the top of the round. It's the ball.
Okay. Would I be able to get back up to that cliffside easily?
Let's say
So
with like how steep that is. I would have Midnight roll a athletics check.
What would be my DC? Or can I ask
DC?
that?
I would say Midnight, let me see. I would say 17.
Okay, yeah, we will give that a shot. Come on.
There you go.
buddy. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are able to. She's able to get up there.
Okay, so I will use one command to give her 2 actions. So to jump up over a Cram, and then I am going to target Cram, maybe, and battle medicine. So we'll just do assurance to make sure that you live. Dude. Hell yeah.
All right. You're no longer dying. I believe. Yeah, you'll be up, but you are.
Right?
But you're prone, and you're wounded.
For the grievous wound.
But yeah. But you are conscious again, but on the floor.
Okay. And now I'll have Midnight do her attack on the thing.
You give it off guard.
Okay.
Yeah, because Ulna's right behind it.
Hell yeah.
All right, that's a hit. Roll damage. Ooh, nice.
Atta girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, so I did 1 action, 2 action. I will then strike at it with my hammer.
Yeah, get it.
That's
nice.
Ah.
It's nice to be able to use my full kit and not be stuck in a small cave. That'll be my turn.
Okay, yep. Okay, Boone. It's your turn
Okie
again.
dokie. I'm going to call this one my hunted prey.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna hunter's aim it.
Okay.
So here goes nothing. Oh, what? What?
Let's
Hello.
go.
Woo, woo.
All right. Yeah, roll critical on that damage.
With the deadly D10.
Yeah, this
Bam.
is brutal.
Or not.
Hmm.
Can
that's
I
how the-
hero point that?
That wasn't critical, was it? I don't see the critical.
Yeah.
It says ×2.
Oh, where? Oh, it
Um,
does.
If you really
Oh,
want
man.
to, I'll
That's
allow
all
it.
ones.
Okay, I'm going
Plus
to
one,
Yeah.
re-roll
plus one,
that.
plus one.
So I'm taking
So
a
that'd be-
hero
'cause
point
you-
away.
Yeah, because you have 2, right?
Yeah,
Okay, I will allow it if you really want to.
I do. Okay, let's try this again.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's better. That's better.
Okay,
Ooh.
and yeah, yeah, that was just one, right? That was
Yeah.
just one attack.
Yeah, one attack. This is my second attack.
Okay, okay.
Yay!
All right, roll damage.
Yay!
Nice.
Cool. So, Boo sees what happens to Cram. She cracks her knuckles and then loads up 2 arrows at the same time and fires them both. And it just shoots in one shoulder and then the other, like, left cheek of the thing. Like, the cheek is definitely the crit.
Hmm.
And she just goes, "Don't hurt my friend!"
Yeah, and as those arrows like stick into it and sticks into its like cheek and mouth, it lets out this like gargled, like snarl, like shriek, and it's like and like flailing everywhere, trying to stay up. But yeah, that
Cool.
was crazy. So, that would be Una's turn now.
Wait. I'ma smack it.
Okay.
Oh wait.
Oh,
You didn't have it
Yank.
selected.
Ouch. And things are falling upon me now.
Um.
There.
Yep.
Wait. That sucks. That was a good one. Just make it again.
Hmm.
Oh.
I'm gonna do it again with Matt.
Okay. You got one more action left.
I got one more map.
Ah.
Oh!
God.
Oh!
Oh.
Can I use my
man.
hero point?
Don't. No,
Not.
So wait.
I wouldn't do it on. I wouldn't. I
Okay.
wouldn't recommend that on a map like a third attack. If it was the
Okay.
first one, maybe, but I wouldn't. I would not recommend doing that.
Okay.
map 10 is rough.
But yeah, like you you swing at this thing wildly, and it's like as it's like flailing around in pain, like it just whiff.
I like slam my club on the front. Whap!
Okay.
so angry.
Now, Cram, it is your turn, but you are on the ground, prone, but you are conscious.
Yeah. I'm gonna take an action to stand up. Which I
Mhm.
should be able to just right click my condition. and
Yeah.
do it. Yeah. I don't even think I'm gonna say anything. I'm just gonna stab a couple times. It's already off guard to me, correct?
Yeah. Kit is right
It's
across
weird,
from it,
yeah.
so yeah.
I didn't have selected, but that misses anyway.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah, because it's prone. Yeah, it's AC is 17 while it's off guard.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Okay, perfect. Then we're gonna go ahead and roll damage anyway. I have it selected now, so hopefully it applies. Yeah,
Yeah, it does.
I can't hit the damage button to apply said damage.
Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Okay. Well, is that? How does this look?
About as not cool as it can get. I'm just gonna kind of stumble to my feet, take my time to just like, it's totally just distracted, facing away, trying to like not get hit by Luna. So I'm just gonna basically line up real good and just like really clean once in and right back out of where I assume its heart is. And as it like starts to collapse, I'm not even gonna look, just turn around and like, thank you to Sue, and then point at the other one dead on the ground and be like, remind me to eat that when we leave.
I got you. I got you.
Eat it might be nasty.
And then I will sit down on the ground,
Okay.
contemplate my momentary unlife.
Okay.
Hey, is everybody? I mean, obviously Cram. But is anybody else hurt?
I think. Were you saying something, McConnell?
Let me see. I think this. When I'm looking back, there was a little bit of a misplay on my part for Ulna's. Could have just taken that first roll as a hit, but I think we can go with what happened. But just because I kind of messed up there, Ulna, you can add a hero point onto your character sheet.
Hey,
Cool.
I dig it.
Well,
Let me see. Wait, what happened?
I was trying to treat wounds on Cram, and I crit failed, so it deals some damage instead.
Oh
see.
no!
Ow,
Wait,
ow,
was it-
ow.
Wait. Were you able to do that? Was it your turn, or? Oh, wait, that's right. No, that's right.
we're
Yeah,
out of
it was
combat,
done.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so no, I was just trying to treat wounds on, like, try to get, like, a higher success to try and heal him better, and I end up dealing him 3 damage.
Oof.
I imagine there was some bone sticking out, and you just kind of like push it back in, but it just like comes out the other side of my body.
Ooh. Eef. Eef.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
that's gonna leave a mark. Sorry about that, Cram.
It's okay. I appreciate the try.
Yeah, here, let me. Do you want an elixir of life?
I've got a minor healing potion. I'm gonna go ahead and take that and just kind of hope for the best.
Yeah.
How do I actually apply a healing potion?
Click it and then hit
I
you.
see.
Yeah.
Now, if you break it in the glass cutscene, you get additional 2 damage.
Okay, it's not the worst.
I mean, you're okay-ish. What do I do for street wounds? No, that was street wounds. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm,
Like, I could have dropped that wounded condition and everything, but now for the next hour, I can't do that again.
Oops.
okay. All right, but then after that, what do you guys do?
Well, it's probably best you don't do that exact thing again.
Yeah.
But actually, can you guys roll me a perception check? Like, it could be public, everyone.
Whee!
Okay, Boone, Sue, Una,
Nice.
and Cram. As the battle's over and everything kind of dies down a little bit, you all hear more kind of similar like shrieking and like growling and stuff that's coming from the top of the plateau.
All right. There's
Okay.
more of them up there.
Maybe.
Shrieking growling as in like how they were fighting, or is it shrieking growling kind of like they notice us?
Yeah.
Because we don't
They-
see them at all, do we?
You don't see them, but you can faintly hear them, and it sounds like it sounds aggressive, but you don't hear like kind of fighting really.
They're not fighting something else.
We do have an ad in 2 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. This would be a okay time to just take a break then.
Cool.
Nope, I found something better. I'm
We're
good.
back.
Okay, welcome back. So, like I said, like after you guys kind of tried to treat Cram and everything and get kind of settled after the battle, you who rolled high enough, Boon, Sabal, Una, Cram, notice similar kind of growls and snarls coming up, but also Una, you actually can make out that they're actually speaking common in between.
Do I hear exactly what's being said?
No, you can make it as speech, but it's still kind of too far away to know what it is, but it does sound like there's like actually words being said.
I hear words. I don't know what these words are, but I know I understand it.
I
Something
think
up
we
there is
need-
definitely speaking normal.
I think we need information. I think we go in quiet, we take a peek, come back down, and talk it out. Little by little, baby steps.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any other ways up this cliffside besides what we can see?
Okay,
Because
roll
this is getting like
me-
rough.
Yeah. Let's see. Roll me a perception check. Blind, please. Okay, yeah. Subal, as you're looking around and you're looking at this, like the ways to get up, and you're kind of shifting around, you see that if you go more towards the where is it, the north kind of west side of the plateau, you can get up there. You can scramble up there and get up the face, like the face is easier with no problem.
Oh, okay, let's do that. Yeah.
There'll be a like around like this kind of area. If you go up that way, you're able to get to the top without like that much trouble.
So up this way.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's get up. All right.
Okay.
Wait, let me go first.
You go first.
You're
Are you
nearly
sure about
dead.
that?
I would like to stealth up.
Okay.
Literally just like eyeballs over the edge, see what I can see before we decide
Yeah.
to just dive in again.
But yeah, you're able to do that and be stealth without having to roll since you guys found this pathway up. So yeah, roll me stealth, Cram. That can be public. Okay.
Did not like how that rolled.
I don't see.
But
what
you're
that-
gonna be going ahead of everyone and checking things out first, then, Cram.
slowly and quietly. Yes, just enough to get information and then back down.
All right. Okay, so move where you want to go, like where you want to enter. Get the top like plateau, like that one in the middle.
All the way
Like
to the
where do you
top?
want to be? Yeah, you can get to the top.
I was
of
just
the
gonna
plateau?
one layer at a time.
Oh,
Just gonna check at 60, check again at 100.
it's like, I mean, like I said, there's this path. You don't have to do multiple checks. You can just go up, so you don't have to keep on re-rolling. You can go
Gotcha.
until you get to
Yeah,
out
this
there. Once you get
tiniest
to the
baby peak.
once you get to the top, you see
Okay.
and let's see. Okay, as you get up, the top of the spire is remarkably flat and level and grants a spectacular view of the surrounding badlands. The river road and the mountains to the north. In the center of the area is a large nest two horrific creatures, amalgams of a stag, wolf, and hawk, circle each other near the nest. The smaller of the two speaks in a raspy growl, its eyes intent on the larger creature. "No, mother, your weakness has already ended our flock." The larger of the two, who looks to have several wounds already, replies, "I will find a new mate and raise another flock, daughter, and you will not be part of it." And they don't seem to notice you, Cram.
I will back down to the previous layer and relay what I saw. Because that's whack. Alright, so apparently, these are intelligent creatures, and mommy's upstairs, and kids are upset. Mom beat the kids, it looks like. Now, kids are trying to chase mom out of the house. Mom wants to go find a new dad, start a new kids. But right now, mom's up there hurt, along with at least one more kid. That's all I saw.
Well, Mother Dearest will create more of them and probably attack the camp or any civilization. I suggest we attend to both of them.
Okay, but like, they can fly. Do we have anything to stop them from flying? Nets, entanglement, sticky sap.
I can shoot them with grappling arrows.
The others were not able to fly away, and you said that they're injured.
Yeah, the mom looks like maybe she had a bit of a scrap, but they're not fighting now. I was hoping maybe they could fight each other, or if we can somehow pin their wings, chuck them off the side, let gravity do the work. I don't know.
I mean, are they intelligent? Are they
Yeah.
talking?
Yeah,
Okay.
whole conversation.
Well, we've already killed their kids.
There's at least one more kid. Their mom is bigger, angrier. Even if she's hurt, that's dangerous.
Clearly, they
I mean,
are issue to the public, or the populace.
All right, looks like we're dealing with them.
Okay. Is that what everyone wants to do?
I mean, they are dangerous amalgam creatures. They're going to be a threat, especially since they offer up human hearts and they've killed several orcs already. I don't. This is gonna be rough, but I think we could do it.
What if
Mm-hmm.
somehow we make a noise, distract them, get them looking the other way, sneak up on them, and at least we get to maybe put one of them in the ground before they turn around to fight? Didn't work for me great last time, but, you know, worth a shot.
An ambush, then. I like this.
Riven takes out the potion and she tosses it to Cram. Go ahead and take that last one.
I'm not gonna argue. Oh, I did have another small healing potion.
I just threw it in there in your
Okay, it's the same one.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one you're talking about. Got you. Let's do that. Take what I
Okay.
can get.
Okay.
Do we have any noisemakers?
Kind of size, full plate.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to sneak up onto them with an ambush, like you're
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
What if we
So-
just threw a rock onto the other side of them?
I was thinking we could throw it on the plateau below. Then they look over the edge or they
Ooh.
fly down. We go up.
what about this? Riven pulls out the gem.
We can frighten them with this.
It requires a melee strike though.
Yeah, it does.
So
That's the only thing I
so
have
the
on
drop
me.
from is a 20-foot drop enough to hurt a standard creature, or me being a small creature?
I need to see.
I'm gonna look in the party pack, see if there's anything else in there. We have drums
So
of
it's
war.
dwarven daisies.
We have
Okay.
we have drums of war, a flare snare, camouflage dye, infiltrator's elixir.
Okay, so it looks like here, according to this, if you fall more than 5 feet, when you land, you take bludgeoning damage equal to half the distance you fell.
Lame.
so 20 feet is 10 damage.
Yes.
Not something I can afford.
The infiltrator's elixir is an impersonate thing. Camouflage dye is a thing with sneak or hide. Flare snare is you fire a short-lived flare into a tripwire pressure plate. When a small or larger creature enters the square, the flare shoots up into the sky. Two creatures within a clear view of the sky, this flare is invisible up to 2 miles away on a clear day.
That could work.
Hmm.
But it's something, it's kind of a trap, and you'd have to, like, put a small creature on it. But if you did, you could possibly put the camouflage. We could slather up Cram over here with the camouflage dye, and then have him set the flare and step on it.
I assume you sneak at half speed is the mechanic.
This one, if you use the camouflage dye, there's the information on it. Without you can sneak or cover without hide or sneak without cover or concealment for 10 minutes. The target is
Jeez.
yeah. We can roll them up baby oil style, a la Always Sunny.
I mean, that gets one of us close or one of us away. I don't know. We might just need to jump in and fight. I don't want to keep dragging it down too slow.
Okay, it's up to you guys. I mean, you're still stealth cram, so it's up to you what you guys want to try to do, though.
I mean, waiting and pulling them towards us, since we're like 20 feet under, we're all like low enough that we're hidden behind this thing, so they would have to come towards us to get to us.
Mm-hmm.
We have an easy way up to finish going up, so why don't we set off that flare snare and bring them towards us so that we have an advantage?
Yeah, I was thinking
Is-
somewhere around here where we could spread out a bit.
I agree.
Okay.
Is that where we want to set it off at?
I think so.
Okay.
I mean, these things are probably going to have probably really good flying. Considering what that orc woman described them like, ripping out a heart and then just jetting before they could really react. I imagine they're pretty fast.
Yeah.
But it might burn one of, like, them burning an action or two to get over here, and then us like waiting until their turns to be able to act might be a really good way to do it.
Yeah, that way they get one depleted turn, if that. Makes sense to me. Convene up on the lower levels.
We don't want to be too far away because we're going to need space. So where are we shooting this thing off? There's that little alcove that's right there too. But they could just run over to that and look down it. That's the thing, is like they could just look over the side.
I think they wouldn't be able to attack us if they just looked over.
No, but it would throw off our ability to attack them if we're too far away from getting up here.
Okay.
At least our range people could get some shots in, maybe.
Would it be
They
better
gotta
for
come
us?
down to us.
Would it be
It's
just better for us to launch it over at that north point instead then?
And then come down here.
We can spread out.
Or no, us still being here, but send it off up here so that they will go up there. And we're hidden enough to where they will have to get down for us to be able to take swipes.
Yeah,
Okay.
if we do there. Or maybe just a little bit further in.
But then we still have to all try and pile up in that small space. I think the enemy needs to land here. So if anything, we should be hiding up north.
Okay. Or we could just be hiding over here.
Yeah, we could spread out, try and get on multiple sides. Maybe get our ranged people. I guess that's really just Boo. Get you maybe like ready to go up high, so you can shoot down if you need to.
That's what I was thinking. Is like having you
should
be at
be-
the path.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also have some range. I just need not people to not be in the way.
Just
Yeah,
put,
so aiming down would be
yeah.
good then.
Then where Cram is, Kit should go. Because then she can fire off her cones, just clip them just barely. And soon
Yeah.
I should be able to get in.
Would I be able to climb up to the top level without being seen? Like if I stealth?
There's
No,
a chance.
you don't
Leave
have
it there.
There's no cover up there. I don't think you'd be able to do it at all.
Okay.
You could if
nothing.
nobody moves until after they're down. You could probably sneak up top
Yeah.
when they're not on that level.
When they come down, I'm gonna sneak up.
So we have two options basically when we do this. If we do this and we do a roll initiative, we can either prepare, like once initiative happens and we figure out the order. If we have people going before them, we can either prepare an action, which takes 2 actions, or we could delay for free and basically remove ourselves from initiative until we're ready to act.
I think that's
And that
how
would
it
give
goes.
us all 3 actions.
Yeah.
So I would maybe camouflage and set the flare and hide. Like essentially
Okay.
set it off and hide. And when they come down to look, once they're down on our level, Boo is sneaking across the top and we spring the trap.
Gotcha.
Sorry to interrupt. James from Pokemon, the voice actor, just passed away.
Oh, dude.
Oh no!
He was Professor Oak and Meowth as well.
Oh,
That's tragic.
Mm,
I have a sad.
That's bummer news.
yeah.
Good news. Sounds like we have a plan. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So,
Uh,
if we're going to do that, I'm assuming that everybody wants to be, hiding,
Mhm.
right? So
Mhm.
I'm gonna need everybody to roll stealth checks.
if I use the camouflage die, just to like guarantee I'm hidden, how does that work
It's
exactly?
it doesn't guarantee it. It just lets you use hide or sneak while there is no actual cover.
Got you. Is this
Which
fern
we
good enough cover that I don't need the die?
Yeah, because the bush would act as cover enough.
Okay.
So
Then I say we don't use it.
Boone could use that then when she sneaks up there.
Mhm.
True.
And it lasts for a minute. 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Until hostile action taken.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Okay. So I should use the potion.
I would still wait because they can see through camouflage sometimes, depending on
Yeah.
how perceptive they are. But you can douse yourself in it now and prep it for later.
Okay. Can I do that?
if you like, you would have 10 minutes from when you use it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Meanwhile,
so-
we set the snare, and I prepare to step on it and run.
Mhm.
I'll put it in your inventory.
Okay. Camouflage die.
There you go.
Okay.
Oh, let me put the flare in Cram's too. Because Cram's gonna have to set this thing up. There you go.
There it is. Yeah, so we're gonna use that where the green circle is.
Mhm.
At least set it up. I don't know mechanically, like there's no icon or anything that dropped, so I assume we're just theater
Yes.
of the minding it into existence.
Yeah.
Cool. Then yeah, if everyone's ready, I'm just gonna stomp it, and as soon as it reacts, I'm gonna dive in the bushes.
Oh,
Okay.
do you need us to
Well,
run the...
I need everybody to run. I want everybody to roll stealth.
Yeah.
This is gonna be bad.
Well, we have no choice.
You have cover, if that helps.
I do have cover.
Well, shit. Okay,
Everyone
I
else
rolled a
did.
dirty 19.
Wee.
Everyone else did amazing.
Well, you have a big wolf, so...
Be a big dope.
But I'm also the one that's in the farthest in the corner, so hopefully everything else is more of a distraction.
Oh, does the dog need it too?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it's got
roll
better
for the
stuff than
night.
me. Still
It
shit.
seemed like it.
Okay. And then, because everybody gets ready to get into position, and then Cram, you send off the flare and dive into the bushes. Okay. So,
Should I go ahead and use the camouflage die then?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna hit use.
okay.
Good stealth, so
Okay, so I want then. Okay, here's how we'll do it then. Okay, how I will do this. I'm gonna roll initiative for those. I want you guys are all stealthing. So for this initiative, I will allow. So you can roll stealth for your initiative, or allow you just roll initiative normally. You can choose. Since you are all attempting to be stealth.
Okay.
Oh no, it's got a name.
We can use
We're
our
gonna be destroyed.
regular one, you're saying?
If you would rather use your regular initiative roll instead of stealth, you
Mhm.
can do that. I'm gonna allow
Okay.
it. I'm allow that.
Yeah, because I have no stealth.
make sure I have my daggers out since I'm trying to bring him to the ground.
Okay. So I think that's everyone, right?
Oh, dang it.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, the bow. Sorry, clogging up the feed. Stop that. Why is it doing that?
Okay. So, like, you set this off, and you see the creatures kind of quickly snap their heads towards where the flare went off. But you get to go first, Cram. What would you like to do?
Patience. Patience is key. I guess I repeatedly pull my bow out and put it away.
It's okay. All right. So you're just
I'm trying
gonna.
to
I
figure
mean,
out,
you
like,
can.
this one? No.
You
this
can
one.
hold.
Yeah.
No.
I mean,
this one.
you can delay an action, like hold the action.
Yes.
So delaying removes you from initiative until you're ready to go back into initiative. It's a free
Mm.
action.
Perfect. Let's do that. How is that an action that I can click?
You got to
It's
declare
just
what
something
you're
that
doing.
you declare,
Yeah.
Cool. Then I declare.
and then
Yeah.
it'll just be you'll be moved into position when you're ready.
Cool.
And you say, "I'm going now."
Then I'm gonna hit in turn, I assume.
Yeah, you can do that.
It'll be after whenever you want to enter is going to have to be after somebody else's turn. So, like, if this thing goes and you declare you're going in, then you would be after all of its turn, and then you would go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If this thing ends its turn on the ground in front of me, that's when I want it.
Okay, so the larger one kind of they're still looking towards where the flare was, kind of glances back over to the other one, shakes its head a little bit, and then starts to fly over towards where the flare is. So yeah, it gets to here, and then it goes and flies down. Let me see how many, because it's got a pretty decent fly speed.
Yeah.
But
Sure.
I would say I'm just gonna kind of guesstimate it and see what it takes from all the way over there. I'm gonna say it's gonna take 2 actions. And let me see. Yeah, it's going to then kind of, it sees the snare, and it kind of looks at it. It's like, what is this? And but that it's its turn. So Subal, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
It's Crams, isn't it? Because he declared.
Oh, did he declare? Did you want to go, or?
He said when it landed. I remember.
I guess this is a metagame question. Like,
Mhm.
if I know that Sue is going to be up next, I think I'd like Sue to take the move. And then I would go after Sue because I know Sue's got setup moves.
Yeah.
But if Sue was later in initiative, I would just go. But that's a metagaming thing. I don't know realistically how it plays in.
That's fine, because basically, like, you can declare whenever you want to jump in. So if you want to wait for after, once you declare during Subal's turn, you will go after Subal.
Yeah, I'll go after Subal then.
Yeah, I'll move you in, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give Midnight her actions, so that'll be my first action, and I will come out to here, which will get Cram inside my aura, and then I will use my form up. Or no, sorry, I'll use pincer attack. So
Okay.
that I believe is 1 action. So that means everyone else is able to make a step, and if they end next to a creature, it is off guard to all squad mates.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will strike, and Midnight will strike.
Okay, let me put off guard on it.
Mhm.
Okay, you guys should be good. Just remember to target it and let her rip.
Yeah.
That is a hit.
Nice.
So roll damage. Okay.
Nice.
Let's go.
Oh!
Let's go, pup.
Okay.
Pupper.
Roll
Nice.
damage. that. Roll that crit.
Whoop, it's
Was
double.
that normal? Double it. Okay.
Yeah, that was normal. It's just double. Yeah.
All right. Okay. As you do this, so that would be. Oh, is it?
So
Is that
would've
all your
been-
actions?
So that would have been my 3 actions. So one of them was giving Midnight 2. Midnight used her 2. I used 1 to let everyone step, and then I did an attack. So that's all my actions.
All right. How does this look as you do this?
I think as it lands on the ground, Subal lets out a war cry, raises his banner, and him and Midnight just come roaring around that corner, and Midnight lunges onto this thing as Subal just brings the hammer down.
And this thing's gets tackled to the ground, and it's like getting basically mauled by Midnight, and you do this, and it starts just shrieking and like growling, snarling. It is at this point, yeah, it's not speaking at all. It is just scrambling to try to figure out like how to get out of this. Yeah, and now Cram, it's your turn.
So wait a second. This thing got mauled by a wolf and then mauled by a maul?
Yes.
Awesome.
And then stabbed by a goblin.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start taking
Alright.
swipes.
All right, yeah,
Yeah.
get it selected, and yeah.
Is it still selected? It is still selected. It is also off guard. Oh no!
Oh.
Hero point that.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
Is it off guard to me? I don't see that.
Yeah.
as
Should be.
in.
Yeah, it is. It has.
It is.
Yeah, its AC is lowered. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna hero point that. Try it one more time here. Hey.
Oh.
There we go. Okay, roll
What's that
that
about?
critical damage.
Yeah.
That's gonna be.
Uh,
Damn, that's gonna be
Oh,
double.
I didn't
too.
hit the critical button.
Nope.
Oh, you didn't hit the critical?
No.
No, so that should be doubled.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh shoot.
What is that? How does this look? How does this
Nanny?
look?
I mean, I'm just Sue's running in, and as soon as Sue's screaming and going at it, I'm right there going the same way. Midnight is faster. Midnight makes it first, but I get up behind it. I just start stabbing, and it just collapses, and I'm like, "Whoa, that could have gone worse."
Okay.
Ulna, you didn't. Are you in? You did perception check. That's why I will get you in.
Oh, it did not. Oh, it didn't come up. Oh. Whoops.
I can manually do hers. That's all right. She would be right there.
Do I need to reroll initiative?
No,
No.
I can
No.
manually put you in. You're good.
And then I don't think I was prepared for it being this simple the first time around.
There you go.
So can I go ahead and recall knowledge anyway? Because I gotta wait for the other one to come to us. Really.
You can. Like I said, you can use either it was either Arcana, Nature, or Badlands lore if you have it.
Gotcha. Let's see.
Do it blind towards me, please.
Oh, okay. Fine.
Why not? Let's do it.
It'd be Cram's using his actions that he has left over for it.
So
Let's
yeah,
see.
he just crams.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you're not sure. You're not sure really at all what this thing is.
All right. That's 2 actions, I guess. So
So you do have one more. Or let me see. No, yeah, you had the step from. Oh wait. Okay, yeah. Because you moved, stabbed, right? Oh no, you stepped from Subal's thing, right?
yes. So I stabbed. I recalled knowledge, and I'm just gonna reach behind me, grab one of these fern leaves, and kind of like pull it over me, try to hide.
Keep hiding.
No,
Okay.
the other
After you
one's
step.
coming.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. Roll me a stealth then.
Yeah, I'll take it.
All right. Okay. So now, Riven, it's your turn. What do you like to do?
gonna use warp step.
Okay.
So basically, I gain a +5 status bonus to your speed, so I go up to 25 instead of just 20, and then stride twice. So I'm gonna haul my ass up there. Five, and how much space is striding again?
It's
It's your move speed.
yeah.
So-
So you have yeah.
Does that include the extra 5 on that as well, or? I guess so. Yeah.
You would also get an additional 5 for the
Okay,
rest of the
so
turn. yeah.
another. So
5 squares.
so 10 squares. Because you stride twice.
Oh, you can. So warp step, you can stride straight up if you just want to go straight up the cliff.
Oh yes, that's what I plan on fucking doing. Thank you.
Yeah. So then
Okay, so am I gonna have enough to get up to that thing?
well, it's
20
feet up.
So it'd be from there you could get to here. So that'd be 1 stride, and then you'd be able to stride again for another 5. So you'd end here.
But technically, it's 5 steps, and then it's stride, and then stride again.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
You'd actually get 1 more space. You'd get here.
but wouldn't that be technically 15 and not 10?
So it would from here. So this is a 20-foot
Okay.
up.
So how far
this
is
is
that?
25,
Oh, okay, it's 15. I see it. Okay.
and then that would be that would be 25 because it's vertical.
Okay.
It's
So
not.
25.
It's not counting for the vertical. So it's
Okay.
25 there, 25 there.
Okay. So, am I stuck here, or?
You
You can
have
go back
one
if-
action, or
I
yeah,
didn't
you can
move.
take. Yeah.
I didn't hear what you said.
Sorry. You're not stuck there. Like you can if you don't want to do that, you can go back and figure something else out. If you
Well,
don't
I
want
was
to
going
do
to
that.
warp step. I was going to go around to get up to it. I don't know what's
Yeah.
quicker, what's going to be getting me up there. Because it's 5, I get 5 steps. And then another 5 and another 5.
So it would be. So it's 25. So you get a +5 bonus for your 2 strides.
Yeah.
So it's 50 total.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
So it'd be like 25 to here, and then 25 to here, and then going from here would be another 55.
Okay.
So you don't have the speed to get to it. You
Okay.
might want to just like delay and wait for it to come to you.
No.
Hmm.
Because what I was saying though, if I, yeah. You gain a +5 status bonus to your speed until your end your turn. So if you step, like my thing is if I were to use, right, that would have been 4. It wouldn't have given me that extra 5 in it. No, I think I have spell that I can just go after it.
Yeah. Yeah, the +5 foot status, that's just 1 additional square
Yeah.
each.
Mhm.
15 foot. I think I might have I'm just double checking. If not, then I'm gonna fuck it. Okay, I got slash and ghost. I should be able to get that 60. Oh, no, I can't because that's 2.
What?
Shit. No.
Yeah,
no. I'm
most of
thinking.
the attacks are gonna be 2.
I'm thinking. Shit. Don't think. I guess I don't think I can sure strike it either.
I mean, at this point, it just saw a flare, and then Mom went over the cliffside. And when Mom doesn't come back, it might just come over the cliffside.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
but if it comes over the cliffside, that's when I'll attack.
Okay. So then yeah,
Is
you
that
can
one
just
in initiative?
it is. It's at the very bottom.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you just go
So
first.
so you can you can just take yourself out. The same thing like Cram did. You can just delay your action, or
Yeah.
delay your turn until you say to.
I think it might be an idea just to delay and let it come to us.
That's what I said, yeah. I was trying to see if I could get to
Okay.
it with warp step. It was only a little bit closer.
Okay. All right. So Boone, you want to delay or do you want to do anything?
Can I like just take one action and delay my other two?
No.
No. So it's either all or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna wait until little boy comes. Or sorry, you said daughter earlier. It's a
Mhm.
girl. So sorry for misgendering, but she's gonna probably come down looking for her mom. So I'm gonna hold my action until she gets down here,
Okay.
and then put me into initiative right after that.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I could have said
So-
when it was in range. I could have done it.
Mm-hmm.
So do I have that movement from Subal?
No.
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 Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move
Okay.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. Move right there. And I'm gonna cast Runic Body on Midnight.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Cool.
What does that do?
Can you
Oh, I'll
put
show
that
you.
in the chat? There it is.
I'm gonna
Oh,
show
yeah.
you.
Yeah, put that in the chat.
It's gonna do fun shit. Oh wait, I clicked on Midnight, not me. Whoops. I was like, where is it at? There you go.
Okay.
Nice.
Ooh.
Oh.
Gonna give him a little bit of a boost. Gotta just touch him, and like a little bit of green energy is just gonna go vibe around him.
Okay.
It's red as hell.
So yeah, that's
Yeah.
your actions then.
Yep.
So now it's the Periton's turn. So it is going to move here and I believe well, since you are no longer in cover because you did
Mhm.
move Una and cast spell, and and also Subal and Midnight aren't stealth. It gets to the edge and sees you. It's still not quite in range, but it was pretty far, so it has to use its last action to move in to get to you.
Yeah, you're not going anywhere, you bitch.
Yeah.
But
All right.
it's like,
See
yeah.
the setup? See the setup? See the
So
setup?
now, so I guess it would be Riven's turn now.
Yep.
So we drop Riven back in, Boone and Ulna.
Ulna already.
Oh, that's
all
right.
the
That's right. No,
actions.
that's right.
Oh,
That was the
Yep.
buff. So then it's Riven and it's Riven's turn.
It won't let me use. It only let me use 2 of the. Didn't want to use Gouging Claw, but it's not letting me use Live Wire, which it should.
For spell strike.
Yes, because it let me do it earlier.
That's-
Weird.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Alternatively, actually, let me check something. No, I'm actually gonna try. I'm gonna turn it. I'm gonna use Thunderous Strike.
Ooh. Let's hit. Okay, so let me merge these. There we go. Okay.
Nice.
All right, and how does this look when you do this?
Riven sees that this creature just lands right in front, and they just take their sword, and a crackle of dark lightning just kind of like rips forward, cleaving kind of like the scene from Shadowbringers, just ripping through this wolf thing.
Yeah, you slash like across its chest, and it just like it shrieks as those energies kind of like clash into it, and it's flails its body a bit, and it's already been a little bit like weakened as well, like the other one, but yeah, it's not doing any better after that. So
No. Okay, I think that's all three, if I remember correctly.
okay.
I think because Sure
So-
Strike is 1, and then it automatically caps off of. Oh no, Thunder Strike was 1 as well.
Oh, was it?
Thunder Strike is 1, not it's not like Livewire.
So
Okay.
Thunderstrike is interesting because it's a focus spell. So technically, that also automatically recharges your spell strike to be used again.
Okay, you know
Next
what?
turn.
We'll do that next
Okay.
turn.
You can-
That's what I'm saying. For next
Yeah.
turn, we'll definitely do that. Well, now I'm just gonna I'm
Yeah.
gonna use my last one for a regular strike.
Okay.
Does that increase the Does that refresh focus pool or no?
No, it uses your focus pool to refresh your spell strike.
Okay, thank you.
So basically, you automatically
Ho, ho, ho.
recharge it by using it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Max
Nice.
damage. Okay. All right. And this thing is just you slash it with your sword afterwards, and it's just not. It is now like heavily like wounded and like bleeding, even more. All these new like wounds, and yeah. Now Boone, it's your turn.
Cool. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is my aim target
Mm-hmm.
and my hunt prey. Oh wait, I can only do one or the other right now because I only have 2 actions left.
Yeah, because you had the move.
So let me see which one I would rather do.
I think designating something your hunted prey as an investment for if it survives another turn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna hunt prey.
Okay.
And then so I unchecked hunter's aim for this one.
Okay.
All right, and here we go.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a hit.
Yay!
Roll damage.
Yay!
Ooh, nice.
All right, that's my action. So
Mhm.
Boone just runs around the cliffside, like takes a knee, pulls her bow back, and just fires at it, and it just hits it like kind of like on the collarbone, and it is not happy about it.
No, it's not. It hits its collarbone, and like you hear it kind of crunch as it like gets inside its like actual bone there, and it shrieks and like it shakes its like head and everything. It is in very much a lot of pain. It's not doing well at all. Subal, it's your turn.
Midnight.
Okay, yeah, let's
Run it,
First-
pupper.
first thing is we're going to do is that we're going to use our pincer attack and let people move if they'd like to, 1 step. And to make this thing off guard to the rest of our attacks.
I'm
So-
gonna stay. I'm gonna watch.
Don't
I mean,
move,
if Cram
kid.
wants to step in to make sure that he can use all 3 his actions to attack, he can too.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'm the only melee that's non-range.
Yeah.
Yep. So it is off guard to everyone.
Midnight is going to. I will give 2 actions to Midnight, and she's going to go to town on this thing.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Aw.
Second one.
Good.
No.
Damn.
Aww.
Oh, so sad.
Oh hey.
That, however,
Oh,
Hey, yeah, there we go.
Let's go.
All right. Remember the roll
Yeah.
critical. Roll
I'm hitting it.
critical.
I'm hitting it.
Hey.
Schmack.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay.
Dang. Okay. Wow. All right.
That was
So,
really, really
yeah.
good thinking, Cram.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that ambush went so good.
I'm not the biggest. I'm not the strongest. So I gotta be the smartest.
Very, very
Yeah.
clever.
I gotta hand it to you, Cram. That was very, very strategic. I like it. It reminded me of back home.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna. Sorry.
I'm curious about that, but for another time when I'm not so dying.
Mm.
I'm gonna head back towards those nests that I saw.
Okay.
I'm also curious.
Okay. So you're gonna be just like looking around, checking things out.
Yeah, I'm curious about
Yeah.
those nests.
Okay.
Maybe slowly and
Let me see.
carefully.
Before I go over that, what's everybody else doing? After that, or
So-
yeah, what's everybody else doing?
I wanna look at the bodies.
Okay. So, all right. So is everybody just kind of inspecting the area, searching things?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think Sipal
Yeah.
would hop up and just kind of make sure that there's no other of these things that are approaching while people are checking out nests and bodies and stuff.
Okay. Yeah, like as you guys are looking around, you see these things have carried like numerous like victims, bodies,
Mhm.
or like or parts of bodies around here. Yes, a few like handful are pretty fresh, but everybody is dead, unfortunately.
Mhm.
But as you guys are searching around, they've gathered a bunch of people and like bodies like over the time they've been here. You find these are things that you find are useful. You find I'm just gonna go just some of these. You find a wand of widening.
Boo, no.
A oil of mending, and what is this? An acid flask, moderate.
Can I take that wand of widening?
Go for it.
I want the acid.
Oops, I didn't mean to give that to Ulna. Damn it. I don't know if it went in there. No. Hold on. No, I don't think that did.
I swear, Ona is just collecting potions like Pokeballs right now.
Yeah.
I think we stash the oil of mending for a time when someone needs it. Leave it in the
Yeah.
stash.
I agree.
I would like to go around and just see if I can any identifying markers for especially the fresh bodies. Collect what I can to bring back to camp. Maybe give people some peace. At least there's conclusion there.
Right. You will see like bits of like like icons, patches, and stuff that would be familiar with. You'd be familiar with that's at the camp, so you'd be able to get the proof and like things from them.
I'm gonna kick the
to
nests
confirm
over.
stuff.
I'm gonna clear the nest so we
Mhm,
don't
You're
have.
destroying the nest. Getting
destroying
rid of
nest. Yeah, fuck these nests. Yeah.
them. Okay. All right. But yeah. But I mean, through all that, that's kind of all that's of note left here.
Can I examine the bodies?
Okay. What would you be looking for in particular?
I'm like wanting to recall knowledge or something, see if I know anything about these creatures, if they are like,
Oh, okay.
if there would be more of them somewhere else.
Okay. Then if you're gonna be doing, then you're gonna try doing recall knowledge. Can you then? Is there Arcana, Nature, or Badlands? Can you do that blind to me?
Okay, cool. Arcana, Nature, or Badlands. I'm gonna use Nature.
Okay.
And this is blind GM roll.
Mm-hmm.
if you're good with it, I'd also like to jump in on this. I plan to eat one of these, and I want to figure out how it works.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead if you want to roll.
The one that killed me, I will eat it to gain its strength and become better.
How large were these things? Medium?
I don't. I guess. Yeah, I think so. It was medium. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Boone and Cram. You would kind of surmise that these flocks wouldn't be too big. You don't suspect that there's any more of them.
Okay.
And why are you trying to eat a sentient creature, Cram?
Because if I didn't eat
Let's
it,
see.
it was gonna eat me. It's only
Fair.
Fair.
But yeah.
Do I know anything else about them?
Let's see. You guys roll this.
Work.
Can I have the acid?
Already gave it to you.
Where is it?
Probably under consumables or equipment.
It's
Or no, what weapons? Probably.
weapons.
Yeah, because that's where my holy water is.
Oh, that's weird.
I dumped it in your inventory. I don't know where it went.
So
Was it a vial of acid?
let's see. Cram. Just asking if these are edible. Basically they are, yes, amalgamations of like a stag and a wolf and like a hawk. So you'd think that they would be basically as edible as those things would be.
I will cherry pick out the pieces that I know to be edible from its parts.
I mean, if you want, we could just strap one onto Midnight and we can take the entire body back for the camp.
Could cook it.
Yes, we need to take trophies.
I could cook it.
Well, I'm gonna get the one killed, well, the one that killed me.
Yeah.
Take the named
And
one.
let's take back the big. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So you're gonna bring like one of these back home then?
I think we're attaching the mother one to Midnight to take back, and I think Cram was going to dissect choice pieces of meat to eat off the one that hurt him.
Okay. All right.
I'll collect those on my way back down.
Okay. But yeah, if you're gonna do that, Cram, can you roll me like a crafting check?
Yeah. Not the worst. And not the
Yeah,
strongest.
you get a bit of like meat off the wings. Basically, that was the part that was probably like the best to be able to use. So you get like a bit of like hawk meat, basically.
Got a chicken wing.
Since I have some good history in Badlands and stuff, and I know how to deal with these harvesting of creatures, could I provide some additional support or cut some off to help?
On that, that would be like
hunting.
kind of like an aid and assist. That probably would have been mentioned like before Cram went.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. It's
Yeah.
more of a pride thing at this point. Just like my feelings got hurt. I want somewhere to direct it.
I just felt like it'd be like,
Yeah.
oh no, that's not how you cut it, sweetheart. This is how you cut it.
Yeah, you gotta try to mention that before the roll is done. For them, because you roll and then you see if you add to their roll, basically.
I was also trying to.
Yeah.
I was still trying to locate that potion. I still can't find
What potion?
It's in your container.
my container.
Your backpack?
Yeah, it's at the bottom.
No, there it is. There it is. There it is. It wasn't there
A
before.
major
There
one.
now.
Oh dear lord. What the hell?
Oh, it should have been a moderate. Sorry.
Aw.
Okay. I was gonna say, like, that is a 2,500 gold item. Holy shit.
I'm gonna use it.
No.
No, we gonna sell it.
Huh.
I'll buy 10 little ones.
I imagine Olma just gently dipping small animals in to pull out whole skeletons.
They be dead
Little
creatures,
rubies.
of course. She's not gonna abuse animals.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a cultural thing.
Mm.
Her deities would not really enjoy her torturing poor helpless creatures.
Right. Most
Because-
deities, I think, would be against that. Most of
Also-
them.
I mean, she's tribal too, so it's like, you know, you take what you need to eat,
We
or
ready to go
what
back?
you hunt as a reward.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we should head back. Now that
Okay.
we know what happened to the orc scouts, and we made sure it's not going to be a threat. I think it's time to go back.
Okay. I think with that, I think we're end the session here. A little after 9.
Cool.
So yeah. So
Cool.
awesome, guys. All right, let's see.
I really gotta start using my hero points.
It happens. You just forget about
I just
it.
always have
Um,
them, and whenever I have one or two of them, I never use them.
But anyways, but yeah. So we'll call the session there. All right. Thanks everybody for joining. I hope you all had a good time. Yeah. So I think then, I think next week we have Dooms,
Yes.
right?
Mhm.
Are we also is it this Sunday or is it next Sunday? I forget.
Next
For-
Sunday for Fabula. So it'll be the 20th
Yeah.
for it.
On the 20th. Okay, right. So the next one would be 7 Dooms, and then after will be Fabula, before we do another Orcs session.
Yeah.
But okay, but yeah. So I guess then we are good to head out. I mean, unless anybody wants to say anything, like mention anything.
Go see Byako's debut on Friday.
Yep.
Okay.
Yay!
Yeah. Okay.
Yay.
Yeah. Yeah. I will be debuting tomorrow on Irium exclusively. So it is a mobile app, so you would have to go and download it and everything. But yeah, I will be debuting my new IP and model on Irium. That would be tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific.
Yeah.
Yay!
Thanks.
Have a good
Yeah, I
one.
mean that's me. I guess is that it then?
Yeah, have a good one, folks.
Okay. All
Have a
right.
good night, y'all.
Good night.
Good night.
Adios.